Hello tubers, Mezcal here. So this is a double boiler arrangement. This thing just didn't have, I don't know, it just kept getting smaller and smaller flame even though there's plenty of gas in there. So I've flipped it to the burner and just been slowly heating to help dissolve the silica that's in there. That's cat litter silica, the amorphous cat litter. And so what happened with this was I was trying to dissolve river sand just by itself, and I ended up with brown liquid, and most of the sand didn't dissolve. So I figured, well, some of the alkali would have got used up turning the liquid brown, but it wouldn't have used up all the alkali because like it didn't dissolve the sand. Let me show you the sand. This is the sand when it's dry, and that's 1 kilo of it. And this is the sand that was extracted to make look at all the gold flakes in there. Hopefully they're not actual real gold and it's just pyrite or something, because there's a heck of a lot on the surface. But yeah, I'm getting distracted. So this was the sand I tried to dissolve that made that brown alkali liquid. And so to bring it back up to the normal water glass concentrations, I added the right amount of silica, and I expected that some of it wouldn't dissolve because of the fact that some of the alkali was used up in dissolving whatever it did dissolve out of that sand, and that's made it this lovely brown chocolatey colour. So I guess the next step here is to strain out these chunks, because we're at the point where we're not going to dissolve much more of that silica, and we've pretty much got some nice brown water glass that I can work with. And the plan will be here to add that brown water glass to some metakaolin, and then add this back in. This sand is now etched sand, so all of the surfaces of the grains of the sand will be etched. If you've ever seen what alkali does to glass, you'll know what I'm talking about. So this is unetched sand, and when you try to bind that up, I mean, it still comes together quite nicely when you put it into a geopolymer mix. But when you've prepared the surface of the grains of sand by etching them, it should, in theory, bond much stronger. Oh, that's the ignore that honk. That's a peacock that's hanging around the house. So yeah, that's the plan here. We're going to turn it into a geopolymer that's used quite a lot of local atoms. This is from the river. It's been dredged out by the council. There's mountains of the stuff. So if this is a successful approach, then I'll end up with a method where I can quite nicely make a very dark brown geopolymer, I'm expecting. So that's where we're going with that, and I just thought I'd update you because I've been trying to get this stuff to dissolve without any heat. Just left it basically outside, letting the sun shine on it every day, and I got to the point where I thought, well, I need to push as much silica into solution as I can with heat, because that's what I do when I make my water glass anyway, is I finish off these last chunks that won't dissolve with a bit of heat. So yeah, by the end of today, I'm pretty sure that anything that will dissolve will have gone into solution, and we'll have a nice taffy looking brown water glass. There you go. Thanks for watching.